Just removed the front bumper off the wagon. We're going to be test fitting this. Happy to say that the front bumper actually looks like it's going to fit really good. No cutting or trimming, it seems like. I still have to play around underneath to really put it up there, but so far I think it's going to work. I'm really happy with the front bumper right now.
Hours later.
So the front fender is sort of on, still test fitting, but oh my god, dude, this thing's actually coming out to be legit. Oh my god. So as I mentioned before, I'm gonna need the coupe hood, because if I'm gonna align it with the fender, I need the longer hood. Plus back here, come on, so can't really do much, but right here it seems to be perfect. Once that gets pushed down, that's going to be good, but like I mentioned before, I have to cut all that off to make it fit. But the line of the hood is good, which I'm happy about. I don't have to cut anything up top. Like I said, I need the coupe hood, so it's a little longer. I can also mess around with the headlights and push them out more, so I'm not worried about the headlights having like being sunk in. So everything is good. Everything is good. I'm really happy. Damn, everything's coming along really nicely. Cutting it is going to be nerve-wracking because, like I mentioned, this is much smaller, so it's easier. I will be selling those. I try to take them off as best as possible so I didn't dent and scratch them. But yeah, that's the issue. That's why I can't put it down, because it's hitting right here in the door that I scratched up. Nice. Should have put some tape on it. Genius, but whatever. This whole car is getting repainted either way, so I don't really care. But this thing is going to be so wild. It's going to be just like that, but in wagon form. I'm extremely hyped right now. You have no idea. That looks freaking awesome. Dang. I'll keep getting to it. I didn't record me taking off the bumper and stuff like that because I did it on that car, and I don't want to bore you with doing it on the wagon. Much easier actually, but yeah, so I'm just test fitting the front right fender for now. The bumper is on securely. It has all the bolts in it, so it's not going anywhere. That's done, so I can now tackle the front fenders. Once those are done, I can do the side skirts, the rear arch, and the rear bumper. My goal is for the next 6 weeks is have the kit all cut and on securely, slap on the new wheels possibly, and then molded come springtime or even summer, honestly, because I want it to be warm for me to do it. I did this when it was warm. Fiberglass does not like cold, so yeah, definitely super happy with how it's coming out. Just look at that. Oh, so excited. Okay, so I traced it as best as I could. I kind of left more room than I need, just in case I do mess up and I cut too much. I have some room left over, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to cut even more. So this is just more of like a tester. I bought this whole set for cutting, grinding, sanding off. So yeah, it's time to get to it. Oof, this is gonna be nerve-wracking. Well, there goes my $3,000 body kit. But I definitely need another set of hands. It's really hard to do it by myself. But if you look here, up here, it lines up good. I have to trim that little corner piece right there. But when all that lines up, that's actually pretty good. I still might have to push it back a little bit, so I still have to trim a little bit. This thing, I don't know if I mentioned this centerpiece, I'm gonna shave off completely and just get the stock one from there and just make it even. But so far, guys, I mean, it looks really promising. So far so good, I want to say. I'm gonna bring over the other piece and see if it's actually gonna fit good or if it's gonna sit lower. I think it's gonna fit good, but definitely need two sets of hands because I can't really mock it up perfectly because I need someone to hold the front while I do the rear. So I'm gonna wait for either Vlad or Alfred to pull up Hopefully one of them is free. If not, then I guess I'm gonna do this by myself. Okay, so I took the passenger fender off because I just want to put these together and see. Oh my god, that looks so sick. I still have to cut the passenger one, but oh my god, dude, this thing's gonna look so insane. Oh, I feel like I'm getting sick, but dang, this thing is really gonna be one of a kind. I can already imagine it. Look at that. Gosh. This thing looks gorgeous right now. Wow. Waiting on Vlad or Alfred still to show up just to help me bolt it down. This side is pretty much cut. There's still some trimming to do, but I'm fairly happy with it because I left, like I mentioned before, extra fiberglass so I can sand off and work with it, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go all the way in here and then probably move the M3 fender like maybe 2 inches to the front, which I don't mind because I'll reinforce the rear. But so far, dang, this thing's gonna be so wide. Even though I have this kit already on a coupe, it's just so insane to see it on a wagon. Like, the coupe is nice, the coupe is sick, but this just looks so much cooler. I'll actually probably leave it at here for this video. I just want to show you guys everything that I'm doing. I'll make this into a couple parts anyways, because I'm only going to do the fronts, then I got to do the side skirts, then I got to do the rears and the bumper, which has that hump. So still a lot of work. So this is definitely going to have to be into a couple parts just to install the kit. But dang, really happy that I was able to trim slowly and make this work, because I am confident now with working fiberglass. The yellow one was my first time, but I learned so much through it that now cutting this, a $3,000 body kit, whatever. I was like, if I cut it and I cut too much, I can always add back on, trim again. I'm not throwing those pieces out just yet because I am going to have to replicate them a little bit. So they were like this, and this back piece is basically the reinforcement for it. So I have to recreate this thick and make it right here for the rear so that it's reinforced, and it's basically going to be strong. Definitely going to do this on the inside, close everything off, but for now it seems like I'm losing daylight, so I'll do it for this video. Unfortunately, Vlad and Alfred couldn't come today to help me bolt these up, so I'm going to put the stock ones back on, and then tomorrow, since I have the parts car, I have the hood from the coupe. As you can see, it's a little longer, and the coupe hoods are longer, so I'm gonna bring it here, put it on, and it should be perfect. I might have to mess around with the front bumper a little bit. I think it's a little bit crooked, but I also can't tell because the lights are kind of on and in my face, but you can tell it's half an inch off. So I'm definitely going to bring the coupe hood tomorrow just so I can align everything, because I almost ordered a GTR hood for a sedan, because sedans and the wagons are the same. Good thing I didn't, because I need to order the coupe hood. Since I'm running coupe fenders, like the line here, I need to run coupe hood, because it's also a little bit of a different shape. So thankfully I don't have to trim here or anything. Once the hood goes on, this line right here is going to be perfect. Just finish trimming here, put that on, trim the side skirt a little bit, put it on all the way there, and I think the rear flare will be perfect. I'm just gonna have to cut maybe half an inch off so the door can open, and then the rear bumper is the last part. Once all that's on, I'm probably gonna stop working on the car. I'll put it on the recover and wait until springtime. As soon as the weather picks up and it's above 60, I can start molding it, and that's when it's really going to be exciting, because once it's all molded, it's going to go in for paint. So I'm super excited. It's freezing out. I think I got a little cold, but it was a pain cutting this because this is $3 grand. But this is the world's first and only DTM Fiberworks GTR wagon. So super stoked. found a crack in the windshield, which is a big bummer because I had to replace the windshield on this car because there was a crack from my mistake. But this seems like it happened when it was on the road, so kind of sucks. I'll see if Safelite or maybe if I can patch up the little crack. If I can't, I might need a new hood. I mean, I might need a new window. So that's gonna suck, but hey, whatever. I'm just super excited that the car's coming out really good, and I really can't wait for it to be done. And the color I'm picking, which I'm like almost set on, I think is gonna make this thing really pop. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.